let's go ahead and do a little Q&A session. Hello and welcome to Modern Broadcast. Now, I have compiled a list here of a bunch of questions that I get, and figured why not go ahead and make a video about it, just kind of putting them all together. Also, side note, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Yeah, I was going to be doing a C1101 board video for the Flipper Zero. However, I ran out of time for editing. So we're gonna go ahead and do this Q&A video. I'm also working on a GB Studio card game and trying to work out the mechanics of that. So stay tuned for that type of stuff. But let's go ahead and start with the Q&A.
What's one piece of advice for aspiring YouTubers?
So one piece of advice that I would give aspiring YouTubers is to just jump in. Start with whatever you have. And, you know, every YouTube video that I've watched that kind of does this, they all say the same thing. Just do it. And really, that's honestly the best advice. I started back December of 2021, and I started because, I was just, I needed something to do to occupy my mind, and I decided let's make this happen. But, I already had Modern Broadcast, the character, or at least the concept, the idea of Modern, and then was like, let's just make it happen. But start with what you got. Start with a potato, and just do it. Again, even if you have old stuff at the house, nobody cares. Record the old stuff and put it up there.
What game did you find surprisingly enjoyable?
Surprisingly enjoyable? I've played a lot of games, and I would say I liked El Pandero, and like the bakery one. Also, wink wink, I hear that a particular TV head might be making a appearance soon, and we're going to be doing some giveaways of the game, so stay tuned for that. But plug aside, I really enjoyed Mullet Madjack. That game comes out in May now. They have an official release date. There's a demo available. The fluidness of the gameplay, now it's violent, ultra violent, but you got the 80s anime style in there. You have the fluid graphics, the fluid gameplay. That's a lot of fluids for robots, but anyways, just top notch.
How do you stay updated with tech trends?
A lot of reading, actually. My joke always is that, someone says read a book, and I always say, well, I read comic books. Does that count? But no, really, I read a lot of articles. I read a lot of a lot of Twitter posts of what people are saying, like, hey, this is this thing that's coming out. It's pretty exciting, yada, yada, yada. Really, I mean, that's pretty much it, is I just kind of follow social medias, I follow tech articles, and just kind of read through, see what catches my eye, and, I stand by what I review, that's why all my reviews are always positive. I'm like, oh, it's amazing, it's great, it's all top shelf compliments. I gotta work on that. I gotta start reviewing some stuff that I don't like, that I do review, I do record. I just don't post that stuff.
What's the best value tech item you've ever purchased?
Honestly, as far as like the tech that I've purchased, the Flipper Zero has done wonders for my channel. And yeah, the Flipper Zero makes me nervous, like posting videos about it and whatnot. But they do good. People want to know more about them. So I would say, like, on the YouTube side of things, like the Flipper Zero, hands down. Personally, I love the Anbernic RG35XX handheld. And now I have the 2024 model. And in that video, I called it the Plus, because I thought I ordered the Plus. And they made it very confusing. And like the sticker on the back says Plus, but it turns out that's the 2024 edition. So confusing marketing aside, that's my go-to handheld. I get the most value out of that. That's in my work bag. I take it to work every day. In case there's a down moment, I could pop that out and quickly, play a couple battles in Pokemon.
What's your process for testing tech before a review?
Really, there isn't one. Um, I do a lot of this blind, and I do a lot of this just by flying off the seat of my pants. I don't think that made sense. I'm gonna keep it in there. I'm gonna keep that in the video though. But really, like I get wind of something. It shows up at the house. I unbox it. I talk about it, and then I will do a little bit of testing with it. Outside of that, like after the video, I do more research. I do more kind of like hands-on, like what is this about? And let me know in the comments. Are you interested in seeing kind of like a after the initial unboxing and like kind of setup process? Are you guys wanting to see like the ROG Ally come back? By the way, I love that handheld. And the Loki, not so much. But do you guys want to see that type of stuff like after it's been so much time where I've had more hands on with it? Let me know.
What's one change you'd like to see in the tech industry?
I would like to see a change in releasing products that are not ready for consumers. This is a growing problem. You know, these tech companies, they want to be with, the newest XYZ, whatever, but they haven't figured out ABC yet, and so we're seeing features come out, or we're seeing products come out where they're promising these features, but when you get the device, they don't have those features, and they come out later on in either firmware updates or over the air OTA updates, and just get it right the first time, so you have all this time in between where it's not what they promised, and then it finally gets there, but now it's, there's 3 iterations later. So I would like that to change.
Do you prefer PC or console gaming? Why?
I'm a PC gamer, the PC master race. The console wars are over, Xbox stepping out, and so, I mean, PlayStation 1, hands down. So, but I'm still a PC gamer. My Steam library, I mean, it started back in high school, when I got my first job. I was working at an ice cream coffee shop, and the sales, and I made poor decisions. Would sink entire paychecks into those summer sales. But I mean, my Steam library is like 1,700 games in it. But I just like the ability. I don't know. I adapted the keyboard and mouse settings, and I like the graphics that you can do. They're better than on console, in my opinion. Though PlayStation 5 and the Xbox are getting pretty good on my TV, to tell you what.
What's the most time-consuming part of video production?
The editing. Oh my god, the editing. I am currently in the midst of. So I use DaVinci Resolve. I moved on from Adobe Premiere. It was too expensive. That's $50 a month to get the packages. There's other packages where you can just get Adobe Premiere, and it's like $34 a month. But DaVinci Resolve was a one-time use, or one-time payment, $300. All right, we're good to go. But I need to work on the workflow. And so I'm currently watching YouTube videos. If anyone's got any pointers on how I can improve the quality of my videos, I'm all ears, please. Because I definitely want to get faster at editing. With my job, Monday through Friday, that takes up a lot of my time. I really only have time to make videos kind of on the weekend, Friday, and then the video comes out Sunday. So, yeah, let me know.
What's your favorite video game genre?
Ooh, I play a lot of FPS, a lot of first-person shooters, and that honestly surprises me. I don't think that was always the case. I mean, I used to love kind of, fighting games. Like, I played Mortal Kombat way too much growing up, and then like the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Taichi games. But kind of growing up, it's more first-person shooters. They're easy to pick up. They're easy to put down. I still play retro games from time to time, and kind of in my off time. Like it's bedtime. It's too late to do anything productive for the YouTube, but it's it's too early to go to bed. So I'll take my RG35XX and play a couple things in bed before I go to bed.
How do you research for your tech reviews?
So the research that I do, I mean, like when I get a tech product, I kind of already covered this earlier, but like I stand by the products that I review for the most part. I think there was like one video of this BMAX little mini PC, and the comments just tore me apart because I dogged on this thing, um, and people did not like that. So, but really, like if I get a product and if I upload it and review it and put in the effort and the time, I want to make sure I like it and I'm proud of it before I recommend it to any of my viewers. And so, you know really kind of making sure that I stand behind with what I'm reviewing, I guess, is my answer to that.
What are your thoughts on VR gaming?
I don't really have any thoughts on VR gaming. If you VR game, good for you. If you don't, good for you.
How do you balance YouTube with other responsibilities?
That is a great question. And I get this quite a bit, is I'm too busy to do YouTube, so why should I start? Is kind of more the form of the question that I get. But um, same. I mean, I work Monday through Friday. I work for an agency. We care for individuals with special needs. And I am the quality assurance there. And so um, my Monday through Friday, pretty much booked. After work, I try to spend some time with some friends, with my wife, with family. But really, my time to make games, or not make games, I'm sorry, but to make videos is Friday night, Saturday, and hopefully get it, or Sunday morning before the video comes out. Like right now, it is currently Saturday, the night before the video comes out.
Do you have any hobbies outside of tech and gaming?
No. This has really kind of taken over a lot of my free time. Is doing this. Um, I do write a zine, and it is distributed here in the Denver metro area. The Modern Broadcast Scene, and that's been a fun project. It's something to do in the very little free time that I do have. Is I'm trying to improve those, make those something. I think I'm gonna do a year and then call it quits on those. I think we're on issue 8 and we're working on 9 right now. So after 12, I'll probably do a compilation of all of them together, and then be done with that. Just because I don't have the time to keep up with that with the rest of my schedule. But no, I mean, on off nights, I just like to hang out at the house. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions that we didn't cover here, and I'll maybe make another one of these. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this is entertaining or not. I mean, who cares about me, right? Happy Mother's Day again to all you mothers out there. Again, we couldn't be here without you, so thank you so much. Hopefully you all are having a wondrous Sunday. And yeah, be sure to check out the website, modernbroadcast.tv. We do have a few of those PCB boards available for the Flipper Zero for sale. So check those out on the website if you are interested. They are $20, free shipping, and I get them out the next day. Typically, I get the order in, I get you a shipping label, I mark it shipped, and then get it out the following day. So only a few left on those, so please order them while they last. Yeah, all plugs aside, have a great week, everyone, and take care.